Welcome to the Jeremiah Show, Grown Man Speaking. Allow yourself to listen with intention.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremiah Parker here, and welcome to the second episode of the Jeremiah Show, Grown Man Speaking. Today we're diving into what it means to be present and supportive in our families, the power of forgiveness, and, of course, how showing up really matters. I'm thrilled to have Bryn Ash with me today. Bryn, how's it going?
Hey, Jeremiah. It's great to be here. I'm excited about today's topic since, well, family is something we all navigate in our own unique ways, don't we?
Absolutely, Bryn. Family encompasses such a wide spectrum of emotions and experiences. Before we dive deeper, let's talk about healing those old wounds. I think it's crucial to acknowledge our past, but not let it define who we are in the future. How do you see this playing out, especially when we think about families?
That's a great point, Jeremiah. It's about striking a balance, really. Acknowledging the past is important. It shapes us, yes, but it doesn't have to trap us. Take, for example, a client I had. He carried the burden of his father's expectations for years, which affected how he saw himself and his capabilities. Once he acknowledged that history without clinging to it, he started seeing who he truly was and the options available to him. It's a really liberating process.
Such freedom can really change a person's life trajectory. It's like a weight being lifted entirely. You mentioned something interesting a while back about avoidance being a delay in healing. Let's explore that a bit more. What's your take on this avoidance?
Avoidance is tricky. On the surface, it feels like a simple way to bypass pain, but in reality, you're just postponing it. For a lot of people, avoidance becomes a habit, and before they know it, those unresolved feelings sneak up in every relationship they have. When you face issues head-on, you're not just healing yourself, but also setting a foundation for healthier, more authentic relationships. This doesn't mean it's easy, far from it, but it's definitely necessary.
Facing those issues head-on is tough, but crucial for growth. Speaking of growth, let's talk about being the bigger man without being a doormat. It's about maturity, right? How do you draw the line between standing your ground and showing grace?
Exactly, Jeremiah. Maturity often means choosing your battles wisely, and sometimes it's about choosing peace over ego. For instance, there's a big difference between letting someone walk all over you and choosing not to engage in a pointless argument. When you start valuing your peace over always being right in every situation, that transcends into every area of your life. Boundaries come into play here. They're like these invisible fences that keep your peace protected while showing others how to treat you.
Boundaries are incredibly powerful. It reminds me of what one of my interviewees once said about leadership and personal space, that effective leadership isn't about managing others, but managing yourself. Which leads me to ask, how do you model this for the younger generation?
Leadership, especially in family settings, model through behaviors, not words. Kids, they watch everything: the way you handle stress, how you apologize, or even how you treat others when no one's looking. I tell parents and coaches alike, showing up consistently and authentically means more than showing up perfectly. It's about being real with them, making mistakes, and owning them. And in doing so, you're giving them a roadmap.
The idea of being real over being perfect, there's a lot of truth and freedom in that. It brings us to this notion of showing up, not just physically, but being emotionally available and really present. How does emotional availability fit into this?
Being emotionally available has to do with vulnerability. It's about being there when it matters and having those meaningful conversations, even if they're tough. I've seen it time and time again, how just being present, truly being there for someone, can transform relationships. It means listening deeply, offering support without trying to fix everything, and just being a steady presence. This teaches love, patience, and resilience in ways words can't.
There's a certain healing that happens when people feel heard and seen, isn't there? Thanksgiving, for instance, serves as a checkpoint for personal growth and reflection. How do you approach moments like these to assess your relationships and personal development?
Thanksgiving is perfect for such reflections. It's a time to assess not just where you are, but how much you've grown and where you want to go. For me, it's about asking myself important questions. Am I forgiving enough? Am I dedicating enough time to those I love? What legacy am I building? This time of year offers a brilliant opportunity to start conversations, apologize if needed, or simply be there. It's about grace, self-awareness, and gratitude, which work together beautifully.
Grace, maturity, and peace should be our guiding principles. Listening actively and shedding labels. I'm the tough one, or I never cry. Those hacked down walls that separate us. As we close today's deep dive, any final thoughts, Bren?
Family, if you've been rocking with the Jeremiah Show, Grown Man Speaking, then you already know this podcast is about real talk, real growth, and real men becoming better every day. But this movement only grows when we grow it together. So if you value the game, the honesty, and the wisdom we drop here, support the show by grabbing the paperback, the ebook, or the audiobook. Every purchase helps this platform stay independent, stay authentic, and stay speaking to the men who need it most. Hit the link, get your copy, and keep the conversation going. Grown Man Speaking. Listen with intention.
I'd just say to anyone listening, don't rush the journey. Life is all about growing and learning, and through families, mistakes will happen. Make sure you're leaving room for forgiveness, both for others and yourself. Remember, it's okay to grow at your own pace and lead by example. Your own unique way of showing up can change everything. So, here's to honoring the process and showing up with authenticity.
Beautifully put, Bren. Thanks so much for joining us today, sharing your insights and experiences. Folks, as we part, reflect on this discussion and embrace the wisdom shared. Until next time, keep showing up. This is Jeremiah Parker, signing off. Take care.
Thank you for tapping in to the Jeremiah Show, Grown Man Speaking. Until next time, move with purpose and listen with intention.